Hey everyone, this is a short 20-minute flow that is great to do any time of day. I love to do it in the morning to wake the body up. So we're going to start in a puppy pose. So if you take the knees to the ground and tuck the toes, draw the hips back and reach the arms forward. Take the forehead to the ground and make sure your hips are going back past the knees as you reach the fingertips forward. And then close the eyes and come to your breath. Breathing a little bit deeper into the body, a little bit more mindfully. Feel the breath widening the body, and you're probably feeling a slight stretch in the shoulders, so you can really breathe into the shoulders as well. And if it's too much, just lower the hips for child's pose. Soften in the jaw, melt the heart towards the ground. Walk the hands over to the right, so you open up through that left side. Lean a little bit into the left. My head is slightly hovering, but your head may be on the ground. And then breathe more into that left side, into that outer shoulder area. That's where I'm really feeling it. It might be slightly different for you. Create space with your breath. Come back through center and go over to the other side. Lean a little bit into that right side. Breathe into the stretch in the right side. Notice if it's slightly different in the right side. I've got a slight very old shoulder injury, impingement in the right side, so it always is feeling very different to the left side. Use the breath to create space in the body and bring your awareness to the body and how it's feeling. What is the body communicating to you? Brilliant. Come back to center. Come back to the puppy pose, but look at the hands. So you're really arching the back. Look at the hands. Elbows hug in, and we're going to lower the elbows and slither through to the belly. Draw the shoulders from the ears. Slide your hands back. Elbows hug in. Point the toes back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Press into the tops of the feet. Use your back muscles to lift up, and then interlace the hands behind your back. Reach those knuckles back. You can point the index finger. I love to do that. Draw the palms together. There's going to be a little bit more restriction on the shoulders. So if it's too much, actually do the other way. Draw the palms apart. Float the feet, reach the knuckles back. Use or activate the whole back chain of the body, the back of the arms, the back of the legs. Release, forehead to the ground, hands under the armpits. Push it back through your bent knees. Tuck the toes. We're going to round the back, chin to the chest, navel to the spine. And then drop the belly, arch the back, hug the shoulder blades together, press into the hands, arch the back. Round the back, chin to the chest. You can press into the tops of the feet this time, navel to the spine. Drop the belly, arch the back, feel the shoulder blades slide down the back, smile with the collarbones. Round the back, chin to chest. And then this time, tuck your toes, slide the hands forward and push it back, downwards facing dog, hips go up and back. Pedals through the backs of the legs, really stretching out through the calves. It's just the best calf stretch. Bending one knee and the other knee. I like to do this really slow, but again, go with how it feels in your body. Some people I see like to do this really fast. However you decide to do the legs, really attune to your breath. So you're breathing deeply and mindfully. Long inhale, lovely long exhale. Activating that slight ujjayi breath, that slight yogi breath. I'm going to take an inhale through the nose. Allow the legs to come to stillness. Hold the breath at the top of the inhale slightly. Open the mouth, release. Shake the head, flutter the lips. Walk your feet all the way towards your hands. Come to the top of your mat. Feet hip distance. Hold opposite elbows. You can sway from side to side. Releasing the hands, bend the knees, roll to standing as you sway from side to side, unravel, roll it all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders from the ears at the top. Inhale, circle your arms, widen up, connect the palms at the top, look to the thumbs, a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, swan dive, arms go wide, fold over the legs, Uttanasana, draw the belly in, release the head. Inhale, halfway lift the chest. Plant the hands, big step back, right foot, knee to the ground. So hug those inner thighs, reach those arms up, engage the right glute, look up, draw the belly in, but you're slightly leaning back. Be mindful of the lower back. Bring the hands to the ground, step it back, high plank. Feet hip distance, draw the lower belly in, strong in the hands. Hug the navel to the spine, chest forward. You can lower the knees, and we're going to lower all the way to the ground. Float the chest, float the legs, arms reach back behind you for Shalavasana. Release the forehead to the ground, hands next to the chest. Draw the shoulders from the ears as you peel it up to your upwards facing dog. Press into the hands and the tops of the feet so my legs are really active. Scoop the belly up and back, down dog. Inhale, float the right leg high. Big step, right foot between your hands. High lunge, reach your arms up. Inhale, hug those inner thighs, bend into that front knee. Elevate through the left hip point. Excellent. Leaning back slightly. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step left foot, top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift the chest. Exhale, fold over the legs. Scoop the belly and release the head. Inhale, find your chair pose. Bum up. Arms up, bum back. Fill the belly, draw in, the ribs in. Exhale, fold over the legs, release the head. Take a big step back, left foot, knee down. Hug the inner thighs, reach the arms up. Really opening through that left side. Great, engage the left glute. Bring the hands to the ground, step it high plank. Fire up the core here. Fire up the arms, butt engaged, belly engages. Round between those shoulder blades. Chest forward, lower all the way down. Inhale, float the arms forward, float the back legs. Shalavasana. If it's too much, you can keep the elbows bent. Forehead down, hands next to the chest. Draw the shoulders from the ears, up dog. Open through the heart, breathe into the heart space. Hips up and back, down dog. Roll over those toes. Inhale, float that left leg high. Not too high. Big step, left foot between your hands. Hug the inner thighs, high lunge, arms up. Jumper is coming off. Activate the right glute, elevate through that right hip point, belly in. Keep the breath flowing, hands to the ground. Step right foot, top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift the chest. Exhale, fold, scoop belly and release the head. Inhale, chair pose, bottom back, arms up. Walk your feet back. Draw the navel in. Option to stay here. If you want a bit of arm balance, hands down, knees onto the upper arms for crow, or squeeze the outer edges of the arms. No pressure to do this. You can stay in your chair. Lift the toes if you're moving into crow. Lift the belly. Elbows in. Everyone, if you're in your chair, forwards fold, step or jump back. Chaturanga, or lower to the ground. Inhale, up dog or your cobra. Hips up and back, down dog. This is your practice, so you just take it where you want to take it today. Inhale, float the right leg high. Bring the knee into the nose, round the back, chin to chest, press into the ground. Inhale, right leg floats up. Bend the right knee, open the hip. So you point that knee up, squeeze the right heel to the butt. Big step, right foot between your hands. Take the left knee to the ground. Hug your inner thighs, reach those arms up, Vinyasa. Awesome. Bring that left hand next to the right foot. Reach your right arm up as you twist. Wrap that right outer hip back as the right fingertips reach up. Reach the right hand forward. We're going to spin all the way to the left. All the way round to the left. Frame the left foot with your hands. High lunge, back of the mat, arms up. Engage the right glute. Draw the belly in. You can bend the right knee slightly. Lift the chest up and then lean back a little bit. You can bend that right knee. Excellent. Hands to the ground. Inhale, left leg up and back. Reach it high. Bring the left heel to the bottom. Open up that hip. Option to flip your dog here. Left leg behind your right leg. Reach that left arm up and overhead. Press into the right hand. Elongate through that left side. Fantastic. Left hand down. Everyone's three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Inhale. Big step, left foot between your hands. Spin it around to your right. So you're going to come halfway on the mat. Turn your toes in. Lift the chest halfway. Interlace. Take the funky interlace behind your back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Reach the heart forward. Fold over the legs. Hug the shoulder blades. Release the head. Breathe. You can close the eyes if you feel comfortable to do that. Shift the weight into the toes. Draw the belly in. Firm up through the legs and press into the outer edges of those feet. Release your hands. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Spin it all the way around to the right. Step the back foot in for pyramid pose. Inhale, lift the chest. You might grab your blocks. Draw your right outer hip back as you fold. Press into the right foot. Soften through the toes. Breathe into the back of the right leg. Awesome. Maybe lift that right foot for a few breaths, drawing the toes towards you. Keep breathing. You can close the eyes. Okay, slide the right foot a little bit closer to you. Standing splits, we fold over the right leg, left leg high. That left leg spirals in and up. A few options, you can stay here, hands on the blocks. Maybe one hand to the back of the right leg, maybe two hands. I love this to quieten the mind. If you're grabbing the leg, make sure those fingers are soft so you're not actually grabbing the leg. I actually like to spread the fingers away from the leg, just press into the leg. This is a great place to be. Option for handstands. So your hands could come down. You might just find some hops. You could use the wall. Arms are strong. Gaze between the thumbs. Heel to the butt. Maybe it's a few hops. Maybe you stay in standing splits. Whew. And we're going to step it back or jump it back. For any kind of vinyasa, or just go straight to down dog. Hips up and back. Either child's pose or down dog. Gather your breath. Close the eyes. Bring your awareness into the body. Use your breath to energize you, to focus the mind, to energize the body. Okay, downwards facing dog. Inhale, float the left leg up and back. Bring the knee to the nose, hug the knee into the chest, draw that belly in. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, big step, left foot between your hands, right knee down. Hug those inner thighs, arms up. Engage the right glute, targeting the right quad, draw those inner thighs in. Everyone's body is different, so adjust to make this work for your body. Right hand to the inner step of the left foot, left arm up as you lift the back knee. Make sure that right shoulder doesn't drop in. Hug the shoulder blade back as you fire the hamstring to the ceiling. Elongate through the left side of the body. Inhale. Reach that left hand forward. Spin it all the way around to the back of the mat. Take your time, there's no rush. High lunge facing the back of the mat. Arms reach all the way up. A little bend in the left knee. Lean back slightly, draw the belly in. So you're slightly lengthening through the tailbone, targeting that left quad. Keep the bend in the right knee. See if you can keep those right toes soft. Embrace any wobble. Stay with your breath. Bring the hands to frame the right foot. Three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Lovely stuff. Bend the right knee, open the hip, press into the hand so you can stay here or flip your dog, right leg behind the left leg. Lift your hips. If possible, lengthen through the left leg. But if that's not good for your back or your shoulder, keep the left knee bent a little bit. Reach the right arm away from you. Find your back bend. Lift through the heart. Three-legged dog, right hand down, right leg high. Inhale. Big step, right foot between your hands. Spin to the left. Turn your toes in again for your straddle. Plant your right hand to the center of the mat. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling so you're twisting. Awesome. Now, option, you can stay here or take your right hand to your left ankle or anywhere on your left leg. Lean back, twist a little deeper. Bring your left hand to the lower back. So you're trying to keep the right hip drawing back as well, not dropping in. So the spine lengthens. Maybe left hand into the half bind. Lean away from that left leg. Lift your quads and breathe. Lovely deep twist this. And then release. Left hand to the center, right hand high, open it up to the right, elongate through the spine. Left hand onto that right leg somewhere. Leaning away from the right leg, right hand to the lower back. Just feel your hip points roughly drawing back, roughly level as you twist. And you can find the half bind if you wish. Drawing the belly in, rotating the spine. Stay with the breath. Releasing here, come to center. Release the head. Lift the chest halfway, spin over to the left. Hop your back foot in slightly, so you're going to find that pyramid shape. Inhale, lift and lengthen the chest as you draw the left outer hip back. And then you're folding. Lower belly hugs in. Press into that left foot. Lift through your left quad and breathe. Give your hamstrings lots of love. Your feet are slightly pressing away from each other. And now option to lift those left toes towards your face. Wonderful. Left foot down. Slide it a little bit closer to you. And you're going to fold right leg up. Okay, standing splits. You can have hands on blocks. You can have hands on the ground. Right leg spirals in and up. Left hand can come to the back of the left leg. Maybe right hand as well. This is an interesting balance. Ooh, I'm really wobbly here. I love to balance, to focus the mind. Embrace any wobble. Okay, if you want to practice handstands, hands down. Shoulders right over those wrists. You can always use a wall and little hops. Choo, heel to butt. Strong right leg, heel to butt. Maybe a little hover. We're going to take it back in your own time. Either straight to down dog or a vinyasa. Hips up and back. Meeting in downwards facing dog. Breathe. Maybe you're straight. Maybe you're in child's pose. That's totally cool. Or just stay in down dog. We're going to come to seated in a moment. Close the eyes. Bring awareness into body and breath. Notice if your mind is taking you somewhere. Come back in. Give yourself permission to be with your body and breath. Come to seated on your mat. Awesome. Take your right leg forward. Left foot to the inner step of the right thigh. Draw your right outer hip back. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Spin a little bit to the right. So you spin your torso to the right as you fold. Hands could be on the ground or reaching forward. Or another option is you can place the right hand around that left wrist. Don't worry if the right knee is bent. Lift through the right quad and breathe. Giving lots of love to the hamstrings. Excellent. And then releasing here. Take the left hand out to the left. Lift the hips, reach the right arm up and over. Lengthen through the body. We're going to float the right leg and bring the heel to the butt. We're going to go for the quad stretch instead of the back bend. So draw the heel in, point the right knee away, draw the belly in. So we're not arching the back. Aiming to stretch your quad here. Whew, you can have your left hand on a block if you need to. Squeeze that right heel into the right butt. Lengthen through that right quad. If it's not good for the knees, stay in the side body stretch. Excellent. Release the right foot. Bring the butt to the ground. If you bring that left knee into center, place that left foot to the outside step of the right thigh. That is the one. Left hand behind you. Right arm reaches up. Inhale. And then twist. You can grab the leg or you can take the right elbow to the outside of the left leg. Anchor through the right leg. Stay with the breath. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. Awesome. Unraveling here. Let's go the other way. Left hand to left ankle, right arm behind you. Come back to center, left leg forward, right foot to the inner step of the left thigh. Arms reach up, inhale. Spin to the left and then fold over that left leg. Lift through the left quad. Don't worry if the knee wants to bend. Hands are either here or you can reach forward. It's fine if your back is rounded. Maybe left hand to the right wrist. Lift through the left quad, breathe. Sending lots of love to your hamstrings. Stay with the breath, close the eyes. Notice if the mind wants to check out, if this is feeling hard in your body. Stay with it, breathe. That's what my mind wants to do. I want to be like, no, I'm going to pack this in and finish early. Stay with it, we're nearly there. One more breath. Awesome, releasing this, right hand behind you. Push up onto that right knee, reach the left arm up and over, opening up through the left side. Float the left leg, you can bend the left knee, grab the foot. So bring the heel towards the butt, knee draws away, finding the stretch in your quad. Excellent, releasing that left leg, come to sit on your bottom. You're going to bring that right knee in and place the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Right hand behind you, left arm up, inhale. Wrap the left arm around the right leg as you twist. Press down through the spine, inhale, lengthen up, exhale, rotate. Either staying here or you can take the elbow to the outside of that right thigh. Soften the shoulders. Firm up through that left leg. And most importantly, stay with your breath. Breathing into the lower lobes of the lungs. It's more difficult when we rotate. That's okay. Awesome. Come to face forward. Right hand to right ankle. Left hand behind you. Excellent. Facing forward. One more final thing. Feet to the ground. Fingertips towards you. Hug the shoulder blades. Press it up. Lift those hips. Draw the belly in. Lift the hips as much as you can. Engage the butt. Okay, release hips to the ground. So either lie down for a moment in Shavasana or you can take a seated position. Take the arms beside you, feet wide. Totally surrender that next exhale. And just take a moment to rest in the residue of the practice, the vibration of your body. And celebrate yourself for making the time to do this, for prioritizing yourself. Please stay where you are as long as you like and finish when you feel ready to.